Hi, my name is Allison Dulin from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'd like to start by saying that I did, in fact, read the directions. My talk will focus on the question, what can I do when a team proposes an experiment that might undermine our existing brand and value proposition? I work for Davidson College, a highly selective liberal arts school in Charlotte, North Carolina. Davidson, like many institutions of higher education, is under pressure due to changing market forces, new and disruptive technology, increasing globalization, and the rising cost of education. In response, the president created my position. I now work as the president's idea tester, leading cross-functional teams in building and testing new curricular models and emerging education technologies. At a place like Davidson, where the existing brand is steeped in over 150 years of tradition, the community is quick to ostracize new products or strategies that undermine the core values, function, and mission of the college. The primary experiment I'll reference in this talk is Davidson's partnership with edX, a nonprofit run by MIT and Harvard to create MOOCs, otherwise known as Massive Open Online Courses. The massive open online courses we're developing are online and free to anyone, anywhere. Each course has over 15,000 students participating from around the world. Meanwhile, Davidson's business model is to charge over $50,000 annually to students who come and live on our campus for 4 years. At Davidson, our value proposition is one of community, deep intellectual inquiry, and selectivity. MOOCs are online, one-time experiences that are free to anyone. It's clear that these free online courses could undermine our core brand. So what can be done in a values-driven community when an experiment may undermine the core brand and value proposition of the college? First, I've learned the importance of having what I would call a lean mission. This does not mean that the mission is constantly changing. Instead, it suggests that the way the mission is implemented should constantly adapt to the state of the world. For example, take Davidson's commitment to access. Davidson was the first liberal arts college in the nation to establish a program to meet 100% of demonstrated financial need with grants. We did this because access has always been a priority for the college. But what does a commitment to access look like with 21st century technologies in a time when quality education can be accessible to anyone with an internet access? This is the primary driver behind Davidson's experimentation with MOOCs. The mission, access, is the same, but the way that looks over time in the world changes. The second thing I've learned is to test whether or not the experiment is actually benefiting our brand and value proposition in the manner in which we predicted. To do this, we're running a mixed qualitative-quantitative study to look at how MOOCs are impacting the residential learning experience at Davidson. Through class observations, focus groups, surveys, interviews, and quantitative data from the edX platform, we'll be able to understand what's working and how to maximize those best practices. It would be an honor to share these lessons and others at the 2014 Lean Startup Conference.